make fun of kids for that exact thing.
For taking Adderall?
Yeah, for doping for it. They would just mock them openly because they were just so naturally talented at the game that they didn't really worry about it.
As they should. I think that's crazy. But yeah, hey, you know what? If you think it helps you win and people want to win so bad, people will do anything to give them an advantage. Or what they think gives them an advantage.
Yep.
So we have an excellent game going here. I will post the contests as we get through the picks a little bit, probably at the 3-minute break. That's a good little time for me to type it on the Facebook. But until then, we have an awesome game. This is the finals of Judgment 5. Again, we will have a Judgment 6 tomorrow. But this one right now, the newcomer, Thien, coming in here. He's like, hey, what's this Judgment thing? I think I'll try it out. And bam, he's already in the finals. And on the other hand, we have Kardius, another newcomer captain. So this is like Judgment 5, Rise of the Newcomers.
I was absent. I'm sorry about
that.
I know. But I just want to take a moment and look at these bans. Janna, ban 1. I wonder who they're absolutely hunting at that moment. They must have had some kind of information coming down on that 20-minute surrender because Janna was absolutely clutch that entire time of starving that bottom lane. It was a beautiful game. And, of course, Nidalee, because nobody wants to see that happen again. It was a touch fest, and nobody wants that.
And Shen just a standard ban. If you have no one on your team that wants to play Shen, you ban him out. You don't want to have to deal with them. The Twisted Fate ban, that's actually pretty interesting. Which Twisted Fate, honestly, in this format, typically in competitive games, he's pretty good. But in this format, especially with communication issues, like I said, anybody with global alts is really, really game altering in this format. Just because, if you're able to turn, if you're not able to keep track of it, you can have a 2v2 turned into a 3v2 really instantly, or sometimes 4v2 if the jungler's there too, and you're in a lot of trouble. And it looks like Nautilus coming back in here, your boy Nautilus.
Yeah. Oh, well, of course. Oh, whoa! Stop. Hold on.
And
no! Don't say it. Don't say it out loud. I want to lock this. I want to see it get locked first before my entire world gets changed. Shh. Don't move. You might scare him off. And that's game. As far as I'm concerned, that is game. That is the most devastating thing. That is the Hook City Blitz locked on top of the Anchor of Pain. There is nothing that will weigh this team down.
So basically, I have a feeling you're pulling for the purple team. You've liked what you've seen this tournament, and now that they pulled out your 2 favorite heroes?
Yeah, no, we're done. We're done. Sivir, go home. You're not even welcome here. Mundo, you go where you please, but it's only going to end up you getting hooked. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. I think Kwanzaa's real now. I don't even know what's going on. My entire lifestyle has been altered. I'm really excited for this game now. And there's the Corki pick, which is actually a really good move, trying to get some of that true damage in there to hold this down, because this just got scary. You want that escape. You're going to need everything you can to try to get away from this, because if by some chance that one of them gets their hands on you, you're done. And I'm expecting an Urgot pick just for funsies.
I'm kind of interested in this in the Corki pick, because I kind of did like the Sivir pick because of her spell shields. She's able to actually, she doesn't have to worry about getting grabbed by Blitzcrank, and so it makes the bottom lane kind of easier for her. But I think maybe they just feel more confident in their Corki play, and so they're going to go with that instead.
We'll see what they want to do with that Morgana. If they want to use Morgana bot lane to kind of hold off whatever onslaught is coming at them, we might have it. There is the Anivia lock almost instantly. I almost missed it. And I'm really glad to see that Anivia back on the field, because that was beautiful.
No Name's ready to be clutch again.
No Name is getting that traded down immediately. I like that he had Valiant lock that in for him, and now we will see. Well, we're gonna see something beautiful. We're gonna see if game 1 Morgana versus if it's game 1 or game 2, because I've seen Morgana fight Anivia twice today. And it's been different.
I can tell you definitely our first contest is actually going to be the Anivia versus Morgana match that we've seen already today. We're going to run it back again. Definitely our first contest is going to be guess the KDA and CS of No Name's Anivia. Surely it's going to be No Name that's going to play Anivia. So that's definitely going to be the first one. I'm going to post it now so you guys can go over there and take your guesses early, and then we'll pick the next one at the 3-minute break.
And we're waiting for our last pick here. These lock-ins here. I don't know what's up with blue team. I'm not 100% confident. It might be my just being skewed towards having the Hook City on one side. But looking at it, and I don't think they can break away and run as much as they want. They're gonna get held down with Anivia and Graves, just with that overbearing, over the top damage. I'm not seeing a good answer for that. And there's Riven to lock down the front line. A front line made of metal and a bunny versus a front line of the undead and a dude with an axe. I'm really hoping that Soraka is absolutely on her A game. Because if Soraka can't keep that wish cooled, she better build all cooldown. She's going to need that wish all day.
She is. Wow. The purple team, I'm really scared of the purple team. The blue team, I kind of just feel like it's just kind of average. But, who knows? It all comes down to the players, how it all gets executed. So I'm excited to see what happens.
Me, 7.
I think for the second contest, I'm kind of feeling the Swift one. He's made his first finals appearance. I'm kind of a mini fan of his, so we're gonna go with the Swift one. See how well you think Olaf is going to do in this game. Again, stellar top, going against someone that we have seen dominate the top lane all day. We're really excited. So should be some interesting, crafty guesses there if you want to win that one.
The Swift one's top is solid, and I really think he's going to be able to hold his own. I haven't been impressed by a Riven yet this tournament, but then again, it's just a tournament, and it's just a moment. So we'll see if Valiant can really pull this Riven off here and really get it locked in and tight. Ooh, a contest has been posted. I should go guess things so that I can get prizes.
Feel free to guess if you want. You can throw your hat in there, Dom.
Nah, that's cool. I hate being wrong.
Dopant's saying, "Don't worry, guys. I won't win this one." BT Dubs, Dopant's, I believe, won 2 of the MVP guest contests.
I'm pretty sure he's actually Oracle from Matrix.
I think that's factually correct. Sending the word out that the finals are going live.
So was I. I was just about to post it all up on everything. I just needed to grab this little guy here and jump over to the Foss book. Hey, look, it's like you passed it over around here. Everybody's posted up there, so I guess I'll just dump onto Audi and post it there. I have a minute. I'll be able to make it. Thank you, everybody who stayed through that entire spiel and our middle time there. It's always interesting, at least for me personally, to get involved in the community. It's something the Area of Defect's really been reaching out to do, and Raise Your Weapons as a community building tool has been fantastic at it. And so we really do love reaching out and learning new things about people. And I think we made some really interesting friends today, and I'm really hoping that it blossoms into a beautiful relationship.
Yeah, I mean, I actually think I'm going to go back and probably clip out at least some of that conversation because I felt like it was actually pretty cool. So that'll be on our YouTube, definitely. And I hope to actually go back and listen to it again because I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So it looks
snap!
We're about to start the finals.
Oh, snap! It's about to get Xbox Live up in here. This is going to be exciting and exhilarating. Get me ready for my 4-mile run that I'm going to do after this.
Nice.
And,
is that your 4-mile run to the Mongolian Grill?
No, that's a 25-mile run.
Oh,
which
wow.
is ridiculous and dumb. But no, I'm actually training up for the zombie survival run.
Yes.
For life. I registered
awesome.
when I first heard about it, and I'm going to get deep into that. And I'm really hoping to make it out as a survivor. So I have to train my chubby ass up, or else I will get grabbed like Blitzcrank style. Like we're going to see all this game, because nothing says leave me alone like stun, blind, grab, death. I'm putting all of my proceeds from our second album on the line, saying Purple Team's going to win. JK. I love my money too much. Leave me alone.
It's like both teams are starting out here. Both teams might be heading for a blue invade. Looks like a lot of members top at red, which leads me to believe they're probably going to invade the enemy's blue.
I believe you're 100% right. It looks like Blitz is just coming around now to drop off a ward, and then he's going to cut up to his team. At least that's what I'm hoping Blitz is going to do. I remember Judgment 1, we had a lot of invades. It seems like the community that we're in loves invading.
Yeah.
And this entire ward style here has become incredibly important because of that. Looking around, seeing what's going on here, there is no ward on the blue side. It's looking like if blue gets spotted here, which they're about to do, they might just get collapsed upon, or they might be left alone. I don't know. I don't know what red wants to do about it. But they have options at that point because they're going to see that everybody's there.
Well, the bonus for the blue team right now is that they're actually doing a delayed invade as well. Or, I spoke too soon. They want to make me a liar. I was going to say that red might not have time to react, but now they're definitely going to have time to react. Look, there they go. It's like the homing missile. They were locked onto blue, and then they saw all the blue members run through that ward, and they're like, swarm. Instant beeline.
Blue knows that they're in trouble now. They're trying to get out of there, but I don't think they know where exactly to go. We got double grabs coming in. People are trying to get out.
This is the scariest level 1 team. I would have never invaded. This is like...
Oh, here we go!
So scary. Oh, one grab dodged. Stun dodged. But a flash root... Oh, I'm sorry, Morgana, but there's nowhere to go from there. You do not have a flash. You're going to have to eat a turret. Will she be able to escape? That is the key. There's the grab. First blood.
And that's that. Mundo still just... down to the jungle.
Where in the world is Mundo?
Riven hunting, but not going to get him. Going to drop back to lane now. So I think that was the invade session of today's meeting. Ended up with first blood for purple. Hooks were dodged. It was actually really stellar gameplay by everybody. Can't definitively say anybody truly got super ahead of that, but it could have been a lot worse.
The fact that they actually. Seriously, the fact that they made it out with only one person going down, to me, is actually pretty impressive. Because I was looking at that, and I was like, they're going to lose at least 2 or 3 people.
Yeah, I think that it was, luckily, Olaf beat out just as that entire thing started to go down. I think the focus wasn't there from Purple. They're really going to have to get back to what they were doing and really get that focus in there if they're gonna be able to rock this as hard as they want to.
And Swiftwood losing this trade so far in top. just by a little bit. But, oh, great sick blitz grab bottom. Going to pick up Chris. Chris is going to get exhausted. They are all on him. They just want to pour on the pressure. And what's really smart, too, is Blitzcrank actually had the pink ward in the bottom, but Riven pressing down the Swift one. So Swift one's KDA right now, not looking so good, but he can turn it around. He still has a chance, but Valiant's so good. All tournament long, that guy
has been solid up top 100% of the time. This is why I was saying that this team is really going to have to be solid and ready to go, because they are not going up against people who aren't ready to play. These guys have been focused.
Yes, totally locked in. Looks like even Nautilus now is going to steal the enemy red, which is actually really good for Nautilus. We don't see too many invades from Nautilus players.
Nautilus counter jungle, woof, slowest counter jungle. But that gold stack that he's going to get right there and laugh and walk away is going to be, is he going to take the, nope, he's going bottom. Looks like he wants to make this into a party. Now we're going to see what happens when two grabs collide. There's no getting away from this. Sorry, buddy, you're about to get stuck.
He's going to Valkyrie up. Interesting. It looks like Blitzcrank's going to take the bottom. They have to run up through their own jungle. Morgana rotating down. Anivia in chase.
There's the split. There's that grab. But
that is not the sandwich you want, but Graves will be picked off in the process. A lot of focus going on to Corki. Corki should have his Valkyrie up soon. Will he be able to escape that heal? Just barely pulling through from no, it won't.
There's the uppercut coming to the grab on Morgana, and boosh!
Count it.
Mundo coming around to clean up Nautilus, which is a sad thing, but he's just going to get birded. Nope. Yep. Nope. I guess not. I guess Bird's going to let him live. The Bird is benevolent.
It is actually. I've actually been pretty impressed with Antran. He's actually been in, around where he need to be, either to cover for CS, a tower getting pushed, or in that case to pick off the enemy Nautilus and actually pick up a double buff there in the process as well. So I actually like his play so far.
Yeah, he picked up the red that he lost, and now Nautilus, had that commanding lead. Came back with, what has he got now? He has his boots 5 already. So troll boots and his pendant, and is going to be the fastest underwater machine ever to have made it into this game. So that's going to get cute, because nothing is more terrifying than a very fast Nautilus.
Yeah, that's really scary.
They made him slow for a reason.
Yeah.
In his design package, he is the slowest person here for a reason.
It's not just that he wears heavy boots.
No. And carries around an anchor.
Yeah.
Blitzcrank setting up for a grab, just waiting patiently to be able to get one of these off. His Graves a level down, though. He knows that he's got to be smart about it. If he gets in there too soon, he's just going to kill his partner.
Yeah, but that's the tricky situation that Blitzcranks do find themselves in sometimes when you don't have, when you're ahead, it's pretty easy. You just grab them, pull them in. But when you're not sure, when you're behind, when you have someone like a Soraka that can heal in there and stave off a lot of your initial burst, then it becomes, another question.
And only 1K ahead at minute 6. We got the game looking like it's finally balancing out. Everybody's kind of getting into the roles and has kind of sussed out the situation. I think it's going to be a little bit before we see any true action popping back up again.
Yeah, so take a quick look at mid. It looks like Morgana is down. Of course, she's given up 2 kills so far, as the early kill and the kill in the jungle, trying to protect her Corki. And CS-wise, she's just not quite keeping up to Anivia again. Anivia, a very strong player for Team Thien. So I'm hoping that they might be able to continue and snowball this, or Morgana might be able to fight this back, but she's in a bit of a hole so far.
Yeah, no, we're seeing this, and I believe that No Name, who we've seen both in Anivia and in Morgana now, knows these characters so well that letting him have this lead is going to make it so much harder to fight back. Mundo's really going to have to do some work, and I think Mundo is actually about to collide with not going to collide with Nautilus. Wait a minute, here we go. We're about to get live, and the Bird has come down, set up everything here, got that wall up to keep Morgana out.
Great black shield by Morgana, actually, to protect Mundo, make sure he got out of there clean.
Kind of set that thing down right there. That could have been terrible. There could have been all sorts of bloodshed.
And the key thing to point out there, too, is that since Mundo was involved in those kills, he's actually been involved in lanes where his teams died. He was already level 6 at that point, and Nautilus just hit level 5.
Here we got Morgana going up top. and she's going to try to finish off Valiant right now. If Valiant stays there, he might be in a whole lot of hurt because he gets locked down by that ult, and the bunny won't be able to hop.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. He's going to try to Broken Wings away, and he flashes, but he still gets stunned and ignited.
And gets grabbed right onto that soil, and that's that.
That was amazing play by Kardius, like landing all the skill shots he had to do because there's no other way that was going to go down.
An earlier flash from the Riven might have been the one to get him away, but he flashed too late and took that stun, and that was it.
Yes, indeed.
That double damage on that, when that pops that second time, was all that was necessary to kind of lock that shenaniganry in place.
Bold move by the Talon Bacon Hawk, going in there and actually pulling off a stun really quickly. You know, sometimes you got to be careful with that because if the grab comes out earlier, you're not going to get that silence off in time.
Oh, and here
there
we go.
is the grab flash. Brilliant, but in comes the stun. They will hit the hook from Nautilus, and that is going to be GG for Soraka.
For bottom, just brutal, just uncaring, unyielding brutality. And now they're just showing off their power.
And you see that they've actually, this team has done that a lot. What we've seen from Thien throughout this tournament is at some point they'll get off these 4-man ganks. It's not this that, you know, the jungler comes in, but it's like if they're going to commit to bot, they're going to commit with 4 people and really make sure that they get something out of it.
Mm-hmm. Looking, this Mundo, who started out a little bit behind, started having to run away from Riven and stuff like that, has come back in kind of a big way. Really just leveling up, being, as you were saying, getting involved early. There's that grab that we've been waiting for. Here comes a silence bomb, and that should not happen? Question mark?
Might. Oh, the heal from Soraka coming in the clutch.
Looks like Blitzcrank held on to his ult there when he could have stopped the Valkyrie that entire time. That's a big misplay on that part, and that could have been huge, and it was an opportunity wasted. Yeah. And that's going to bring on to this dragon fight now that bottom has to go back.
Yeah, I have to believe that maybe he thought that it either, you know, sometimes it comes off cooldown really quickly and players don't realize, or maybe he wasn't trying to steal the kill, but either way, definitely should have used his ultimate.
You have to lock in a character like Corki right there. This is a big dragon for blue team. This puts them right back where they want to be. This puts them into a very, very close in gold. No, actually ahead by point one now, ahead in gold. And this game, purple going down to look at dragon and try to respond to it, but it's too late. Blue is gone. There's nothing.
Nautilus coming in, doing work. Great stun onto Morgana. Morgana might fall to that ignite, and it looks like she will.
There she is.
She threw that pull down in the wrong direction. If she would have thrown it behind her, maybe could have got some spell vep in there to try to save her. Maybe I'm hoping that was the idea of that, but instead of it just like, I'm dead, screw it. Just spam my keyboard.
And here comes Nautilus trying to get in something, stopping him from going back. Was really hoping that Soraka wouldn't come back, but needed his team there. Needed his team there to pull that one together. Could have made that ugly. I think Thien really needs to get on his team right now. I hope he's talking to him. Really trying to get him locked down. They haven't been this loose all tournament, and right now they seem a little shaky.
Swift one barely survived that ignite up top. Valiant again establishing his dominance. Although he's not ahead in CS like he used to be. He's ahead in kills. He has the 2-kill advantage, but he is not. Doesn't have that giant lead like we've seen in the previous games. So Swift one, you know, being a top savvy player, knows how to play from behind. But Graves might be in trouble here.
Yep, and it's looking like they're going to go for that 1 kill before Blitzcrank tries to get out. But I believe because he is not Nautilus, he'll get slowed down. And they're going to take him underneath the turret.
Should be rocket punch. There it is, but it's not enough. And Mundo, this fed Mundo from Antran, and you know what? No Name's going to come down here, but he has to be very, very careful because Morgana is hunting behind him. Oh, he will land that, but great Black Shield trying to bait him in.
Black Shield just saves lives. Black Shield is like a ward attached to a character. And it's saving lives.
And it's definitely the perfect AP mid to have against this heavy hook team. And Nautilus is being really aggressive here, but I don't know if he's actually going to be able to convert anything out of this yet. But there's the ult actually tracking back, and he will be able to get this.
Like I've said, if Nautilus lands his ult on you, as soon as that ult's up, one person dies.
Oh,
it's guaranteed.
Wow.
He's going in.
That was a bold move.
It's full greed. He's going to pay for it, but if he had a little bit more dedication, that could have been different.
No.
And I think that they're going to pay. They're going to pay for their...
Graves ult to make up for it. Oh my gosh,
that's the sloppiness I was talking about. If he had a little bit more dedication, that Anivia could have gotten the kill and I think escaped. But instead, it is a double kill there down in bottom, and they lost out to greed there. They really need to tighten their game up.
Yeah, I mean, Nautilus so greedy, hops over the wall and throws his hook, and it went from like being like one of the coolest plays and being on a highlight reel on our YouTube the next day to being like, this is a fail video. Like, there's so many things that went wrong there that turned like what should have just been a kill and out. I mean, like, you picked up the Morgana, that was surprising, great for you. Now just quit while you're ahead, but no.
The greed's too powerful sometimes.
And the Mundo Soraka bottom lane with Soraka with double buff now.
Scariest bananas in the world. Fire bananas.
True story.
Got to get some wards going on there bottom lane. They've lost out. That Mundo being able to sneak in on them there was catastrophic and just kind of snowballed there to Blue back being in charge of gold again. Really need some focus from this purple team if this is going to be the game that we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I know. What we saw from before was really.
And here we go, mid lane. We got once again a couple coming in on Morgana. No Name taking creeps instead of trying to get up on this Morg. Might just let her escape, but Riven dropping in now wants to play, but getting chased by the Olaf. Probably not going to happen. I think Morgana's just going to be able to suicide her way out of this.
Yeah, she's far enough ahead. I don't think anybody's going to be able to run her
Troll
down.
boots have just activated though.
Uh-oh.
She's not in combat.
Oh, the ult! It's going to hit! It does it in time!
That's the kill! Picking it up at the last possible second.
Wow, was not expecting that play.
That was